You're utterly trash in the strongest battlegrounds. Why else would you want to learn a routine that would guarantee your progress in the game? And why else would you click on this video? It's harsh, but it's the truth. I was just like you back then, mindlessly practicing techs, hoping one day, by some miracle, I'll be at the top of my game. But miracles, those only happen to the fortunate, lucky ones, not for the misfortunate people like you and me. For us, we've got to carve our own course, create our own path, and for that very reason I'm making this video. So hi, I'm Kaiser, and today I'll be sharing with you a TSB practice routine that will guarantee your growth as a player every single day. Just after practicing for 30 minutes, you can feel a difference that you'll achieve in weeks of practice. But that maybe remind you of a doubt. Why would you trust me? Am I the best player? No. Am I a top player nationally? No. Do I even do clanning? No. Do I even play TSB competitively?
What? That's physically, mentally.
Nah. I may not have such titles as other players, but what I can provide you guys is honesty and trust. Because when I say this routine will improve you, it will. Just like me. And before you click off saying you can make one yourself, let me remind you one thing. To be a teacher of yourself, you must be a student first. And right now, I'm your only TSB teacher on YouTube who won't lie or deceive you.
I went behind, bro, just so that, bro.
So without a further ado, let's get started with the routine. So here we are in a private server right off the bat. There's countless possibilities. So many in fact, you may even get decision fatigue from the varied options, ranging from front dashes, side dashes, blocking, techs, combos, styles, etc, etc. There's just too many choices that blend well together and we may struggle to decide what to do first. So why not we decide using a story? Yeah, it will be fun to hear me out. One that comes to my mind would be from the Cold War. During those times, there were aerial battles and many planes would get destroyed or damaged and wouldn't even come back. So some of the engineers asked if they could place some armor on those planes to make sure they were well protected and would return. Now there were around most of the damages in the wings and sides of the plane with bullet holes. So the general logically thought that those were the most vulnerable spots which hurt the most. But was it actually true? Like us, he had many options to fix the wings, propellers or the sides. One wrong decision would waste time for us, but for them would risk lives. So after a methodical analysis he found out something. The planes had the most least damage around the engine itself, and the engineers were shocked that the general asked them to put armor there. Shocking, right? Why would he make such a stupid decision? It was obvious the wings and sides had the most bullet damages, right? Well, ladies and gentlemen, those were from the data of the planes that returned, meaning any planes that got damaged in the engine never returned itself. So by thinking outside of the box, it was obvious the plane's weakest spot was the engine itself, because the planes that got damaged in the engines never returned. Just like that, if we were to methodically create a routine that amplifies our weak spots, we can grow 2x, 5x or even 10x every single day. Now, I'm not the strongest sorcerer with 6 eyes that can pinpoint your weak spots, so that's on you. A piece of advice would be going down to the comments to note what you feel like is your weak spot. Then after they return, and write another comment with your progress. This will keep me updated on your growth and it will also make sure you stay accountable on doing it daily. So now let's assume you got your weakness down. So now let's create a routine tailored to make sure you can make it your strength. For the main routine, we've got to make an assumption. So I'm going to assume your weakness was side dashes, alright? It can be anything for you, but for the purpose of this video, we'll consider side dashes. Now, you're currently a trash low ranked player with a laughable weakness at the rock bottom in the skill flow. But it isn't something you should be hiding or be ashamed of. It's something to be proud of, because now the only path forward from rock bottom is up. You'll be leveling up a lot. So solo levelers, you're now going to be completing 3 main quests and 2 side quests to fix your weaknesses. Follow along because this is important. Replace your weakness with the variable X in these quests, so you'll automatically get and know what you'll have to do to fix them. The main quest. Firstly, watch how pro players play with my X weakness, how they do it in game for 7 minutes. 2. Try to copy their technique in game and perform 100 reps of the technique to fix my X weakness for 13 minutes. For the last 10 minutes, I will only use my weakness to fight players and improve myself.
Blue is impossible. Why legit blocks? I thought I was gangster.
Now for your side quests, I will record my gameplay and analyze what the pro did and I didn't do for 15 minutes. I will lastly do 100 more reps of performing the mistakes and fixing them in my X weakness. In order for you to level up, you need 100 EXP in total per level. That will bring you to level 1, fixing your weakness, to the bronze rank. So in total there are 5 levels, and level 5 is where you're completely fixed that weakness, and if you do these quests daily and reach level 5, that weakness will become your strongest point. Don't expect to build up the weak by pulling the strong down. Remember, EXP is equal to pain and time you put in, which results you greatness. As for another matter, you may be questioning how you'll do it in game, as you may need private server plus, but fear not friend, I can help you with that. I'm currently again hosting a Game Pass giveaway. All you have to do is subscribe with post notifications, like the video and comment something you found enjoyable in the video with your username. I'll pick one winner once we reach 25,000 subscribers. Take it as a small token of appreciation for watching this video. This method of leveling up is very simple really. A routine you can create yourself and perform daily to reach levels you've never seen before. As your one and only brother, I'm the only one that can say I've been here since the start of your success. Now if you would excuse me, I'll have to go make more amazing videos for you. Also, if you want to support me, as a hobby, I'm currently writing a web novel online. And if you're interested in fantasy stories, join the novel Discord server in the description and check it out for me.